on the Perkiomen Trail. Spring Mountain is behind you, and here is the Perkiomen Creek. If you want to see more of how we got here and what we did along the way, stick around. This is Harmon Road and Salford Station Road, and this is the WM or William maybe Raymer RAHMER Park, and going that way would be towards the village of Salford. And going that way would end up taking you towards Spring Mountain. That's what we plan to do today, is go to Spring Mountain on a little hike. So come along with us. Here's one of the boards along the Perkiomen Trail, and it shows you the length of it here. And we are, let's see, Shanksville, Spring Mountain. Okay, we're between Spring Mountain and Crusher Road. So that would put us right here, Salford. So we're gonna walk down through there to Spring Mountain, which isn't too terribly far. I'd say it's a mile or so. The trail is just pretty much, it's not, well, I wouldn't call it paved, but it might as well be. And a lot of biking. It's a warm day today. Today is Saturday the 19th of April, and it's supposed to go up to 80 degrees today. Thusly, I have my shorts and t-shirt on. Neat little culvert going under Salford Station Road there. Yes, it is indeed. So, old concrete or cement bridge, probably from the road you can see it better. That's pretty cool. So up here is Salford Station Road, which we came in on, and that's the municipal building right there. And this is actually right now the way we take home from work, because they're doing some work on Spring Mountain Road. And so we end up going this way every day. And we haven't gotten far. Now this part here is paved.
Hummingbirds probably like that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a little thing.
So this area over here, we're headed that way. This is the grounds for the Philadelphia Folk Fest, and I suppose these buildings, you know, for food and whatever, you know, there's just all kinds of different areas for those participating, and that's what that is. That's where the Philadelphia Folk Fest is held. What a neat little area. Looks like you can camp even up in this area too. They have another building up here. Really peaceful here. I mean, there's bikes whizzing by and whatever, but it's still peaceful. And down there we can see the Perkiomen Creek. And that's the festival grounds. Virginia bluebells in the background. As you can imagine, very busy today because it is a beautiful day.
It's coming down.
We got a plane trying to land on the trail. Very hilly. Even though the path is nice and flat, hardly has an incline. There's a lot of stone back in here. It is really pretty. I imagine they probably cut through this. Pretty cloudy day. No rain in the forecast till later, and that's even a small percentage chance. Right there is man-made. They drilled a hole in here to bust this out. Wow, that's evidence of man breaking up this stone here, I guess, to clear it out for the trail. There's another one too, right there, that they used that to break this out. Oh, that's neat. A little man-made in the nature. Crossing Haim Road, and this is Camp Rainbow. Huh. What we saw through the woods earlier, swimming pool. I wonder what was going on here. This road really kind of is only for locals, really, because it ends right at the camp. Neato. I almost feel like I can see the letters from no trespassing or something like that. Isn't that crazy? Oh yeah, I can see it. Wow, that is wild. No trespassing, and it's in the moss on the tree. That is weird. Wow. Now, obviously we didn't start right from the beginning, but this says 13.5 miles here. And here comes a bike, so 13.5 miles. Here is a bridge crossing over the Perkiomen Creek, which was more than likely a railroad bridge at one time, I would assume, because of what we're seeing there. That makes me think it was a railroad bridge. That this is the Perkiomen Railroad that we ran through here, so that's what we're going to cross on. Neato. That's where we came from, going that way. And we're not far from Spring Mount going that way. I don't see that dam I see when I come home from work the normal way when they're not doing the construction, but I think that's Foy Park down there on the right. We'll see shortly. Some geese out in the middle out there. What is that road over there? That hooks up with Salford Station Road if you go to the left. Something Mill Road, I can't remember. But yeah, we are basically in Spring Mount. It won't be too far up here. Nice looking back. Everybody's getting their pictures and videos. It's private property, but they have some bee boxes back here. And down there is Foy Park. We're gonna probably head down there and take a little walk around, get closer to the creek. Taking a little rest. And right there is Joe's Spring Mount Hotel. In the background you can see where the road quote unquote is closed except for to local traffic, and that's the reason why we found that little park that we parked at, that WM Raymer Park, and even found out about this section of the trail that I really wanted to check out. Very busy road here today, but yeah, Joe's Spring Mount Hotel in Spring Mountain. One of our hikes, when we hiked the ski slope and around the area, and even part of the Perkiomen Trail on the other side, we ended up down there on the other side of that bridge. So we're gonna go down and check out Foy Park and get a good view of the creek, and yeah. And there it is, Foy Park, in memory of firefighter Thomas P. Foy Jr. Gave his life in the line of duty. There's a big old tree right there. What I believe is an old mill. Clemmer's Mill Road, that's what the name of it is. Now I got it. Clemmer's Mill Road. And I see a no trespassing sign down here for the dam. Obviously, we're not going to go walking across the dam breast. It'd be nice to get a little closer look at the creek and what's going on down here. So, no trespassing. Just an old rock and cement dam. Over here we might be afforded a little better view, because they don't want you actually on the dam breast. Run right by the mill. How would I have assumed is a mill, formerly. And some geese friends that are going to show up for us. Neat. It's a nice little hike. If you got a limited amount of time, might be a place to come. And I can't believe it's more than a mile. If it is, it's not much more. This is the bridge crossing over the Perkiomen. And to our left is Spring Mount Road. And that's it. Well, we ended this part right here. Now it's time to take a walk back. If we see anything on the way back, we'll make sure to let you in on it. And yeah, there you go. Trail continues further that way. That takes you closer to Schwenksville that way. Not much more than a mile to get to Floyd Park, and we're going to head back now. We thank you for coming along, and we'll see you next time on Lumberjack in the Woods.